Matthew's message. February 3, 2022. With loving greetings from all souls at this station, this is Matthew. Let us begin by citing part of an email my mother recently received. I thought I'd feel elated because Earth is in acceleration mode, but I'm even more distressed than I used to be. The dear soul who wrote that also mentioned what is causing her to feel that way. We want to address those matters because many others are feeling somewhat the same as she. They may not know about accelerated energy or actual causes, but they are apprehensive about the same world affairs. First we say, this is the first time in eons that Earth has been immersed in such an abundance of light, and this increased intensity is magnifying all feelings, positive and negative, and quickening the pace of all undertakings. Many millions who are living and dying in dire circumstances are completing their third density karmic choices much more rapidly than they could have without acceleration. When they transition to spirit life, they will know this and feel grateful for the swiftness. The effects of disastrous storms and fires caused by technology are the same as if those were Mother Nature's doings. They are cleansing the planet of negativity so it cannot accumulate. The sooner that technology is used benevolently instead of malevolently, the sooner there will be no need for any large-scale cleansing. There will be no World War III. Mainstream media reporters are publicizing the fearful-sounding information they are given, instead of what actually is happening. National leaders who are Illuminati or their puppets are being unseated, and populations that were forcibly separated after World War III are being reunited. Although mainstream media still are controlled, other efforts to rid your world of darkness are moving faster than formerly. The pandemic is continuing because the energy of billions of thoughts and feelings about it is feeding the illness and refueling the individuals who knowingly are lying about it. The backlash against physically, psychologically and economically destructive requirements that is growing by leaps and bounds is undergirded by the new level of energy and will hasten the end of the pandemic. During the few months since the acceleration mode was initiated, action to rid your world of Illuminati has been increasingly successful. Some in the remaining high ranks of this pyramid of evil who went into hiding are being found. Others have defected and are cooperating with principles in the movement to end impoverishment, corruption and warring, and restore the environment. Energy intensity is prompting the slumbering populace to waken and feel inspired to participate in transforming their world. Dear ones, when frightening thoughts are changed to optimistic, confident and peaceful, like feelings will follow. Please do this for yourselves. And remember, peace in the world begins with peace in each heart. This also is an ideal time to be introspective and ascertain if your characteristics, behavior, and perceptions are serving your best interests. For instance, are you afraid that upcoming changes will negatively impact your employment, financial assets, or other resources? Are you allowing others' expectations of you to determine your decisions? Are you feeling resentful toward persons you feel treated you unfairly, or guilty about having caused stress to others? Are you assessing others' ideas as meritless, when they differ from yours? Are you giving any of your energy to trivial issues, and forgetting to use the law of attraction to your advantage? Are you letting yourself be drawn into the drama of world affairs instead of being an observer? Being an observer doesn't preclude compassion, empathy, and caring assistance in ways you can offer, it includes them because they are love in action. If you recognize in yourself any of those attitudes and approaches to situations and want to make a U-turn, the fast rising vibrations of acceleration will be your strong ally in so doing. I hope this new speed will wake up the entire population so they can ascend with Earth. That would be a glorious outcome indeed, but it isn't likely to happen. Awakening isn't a matter of speed, it's a matter of absorbing light, and even though light is pouring into the planet in unprecedented measure, puppets of the darkness are adamantly refusing to embrace it. How will acceleration affect the tides? Will minor health issues become major problems too quickly for treatment to be effective? By divine grace and extraterrestrial aid, tides are not affected by acceleration, and health issues will be affected the same as they always have been. Body cells in chemical, electrical, hormonal, metabolic, circulatory, respiratory, and immune systems, and all organs and bones are strong or weak in accordance with the amount of light the person absorbs, and that's determined by whether their thoughts, feelings, actions and intentions emit high vibrations or low. Matthew said revelations will emerge incrementally. How can people advance consciously and spiritually if they don't know the truth about everything? That is indeed a logical question. Let us answer by asking you to imagine how you would feel if you heard all of the following in one fell swoop. You are a divine immortal soul and alternate between hundreds or thousands of physical and spiritual lifetimes. You are not a person who has a soul. You are a soul made of pure love light energy living in a body designed specifically for the kinds of personal experiences you chose in a contract prior to birth. Your contract is part of an agreement with other souls sharing your lifetime, but all of that is forgotten when you and the others incarnate. The origin of everything in existence in the cosmos is the love light essence of Creator, Source, I Am, oneness of all, the totality. Creator chose the gods and goddesses who would manifest their respective universes and rule over them. There are 7 universes, and in this one, there is no heaven or hell. The universal law of physics automatically takes individuals' etheric bodies and psyches to the area of a spirit world where energy is the same as the individual's lifetime energy. Akashic records, which are inviolable, contain every moment of each lifetime of the soul. Everything that exists is energy fluctuating at one frequency or another, nothing is solid. Like everything else in existence, thoughts, feelings and words emit vibrations. Science and spirit are one and the same, cosmic consciousness. Earth is one organism that comprises humankind, animals, plants and the Devic kingdom, and all are inseparably interconnected souls as parts of the supreme being of this universe. Rocks, soil, fire, water, air, wind, and even manufactured items have varying levels of consciousness. What happens anywhere in this universe affects everything else everywhere else. What you think of as time actually is differing energy planes. The reality is the timeless continuum where everything is a series of events happening simultaneously. The universal law of attraction brings back to you from the collective consciousness whatever is the focus of your thoughts and feelings. That is how all individuals co-create their lives and collectively co-create the world. Co-creation is using Creator's energy to put your ideas into form or action. Countless civilizations are far, far advanced spiritually, consciously and technologically from people on Earth. Some live on motherships that have highly evolved consciousness and are miles in diameter. Earth is surrounded by small spacecraft and some extraterrestrials are living on the planet. Many times in the planet's history, people from other civilizations have resided there. Some years ago a powerful light grid built by evolved civilizations forced the dark forces out of the Milky Way. The dark forces is a massive energy force field that meanders throughout the universe and is attracted to individuals and civilizations with tendencies toward greed, cruelty and power. Those individuals and populations become the force's puppets. The puppets on Earth have controlled governments, global economy, banking, religions, Western medicine, education, commerce, transportation, communication, corporations, entertainment industry, legal and judicial systems, agriculture, energy sources, military forces, everything that impacts life in your world. They start wars, commit atrocities, cause disease, poverty and famine, create divisiveness and bigotry, and put falsehoods in religion's holy books. 2 kinds of ascension, planetary and personal, are underway, and so is world transformation. The battle between light and darkness that is happening in linear time already has been won by the light, and in the continuum, Earth's civilization is joyously flourishing. That jumble of information is not in order of importance or well expressed, and no doubt we have forgotten numerous areas wherein factual information must replace blatant deception and mass ignorance by intention of the darkness. But surely that would be enough to overwhelm even the strongest mind if all of it were presented in one seminar. Beloved brothers and sisters, if you didn't realize before how extensive your knowledge is, and how limited Earth civilizations is, now you do. And if you ever wondered why all light beings in this universe would honor you for steadfastness in your mission, surely now you know. With the unequal power of unconditional love, we support you in every step of your earth journey. Love and peace. Suzanne Ward.